Hello guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a video talking about male leads from C-dramas and K-dramas who would never cheat. So let's get into it. The first one is Yuhua from 10 Miles of Peach Blossoms. He would never cheat on Baijang because she is his first and only love, and it literally isn't possible for him to fall in love with another woman. When other women fall for him, he pretends like they literally don't exist, and even if he got drunk, he still wouldn't he still wouldn't sleep with another woman, let alone look at another woman. Like, the only woman in his eyes is Baijang. So he would definitely never cheat. The next one is the My Sweet Mobster male lead, Seo Ji-hwan. I believe he would never cheat, not necessarily because, like, she's the only one for him, but rather because he's very principled. And I say this because I'm saying that, like, if he fell out of love with the female lead later on in the future, I feel like it's something that he would, like, sit down and talk to her about and then be like, okay, I want to see other people, rather than, like, cheat on her and, like, not acknowledge, like, why he would do something like that. I think he would peacefully and amicably break up the relationship and kind of, like, talk her through it, kind of thing, and try and, like, peacefully separate, rather than make her cry and hurt, because that's just not who he is, because he's really principled. So it has less to do with how obsessed he is with her and more to do with his character as a person. The next one, who I believe would never cheat, um, is the male lead from My Dearest. He's really similar to Yahuwah in the sense that, like, his name is Lee Jang Quinn. He's similar to Yahuwah in the sense that, like, she's literally the only woman for him and the only woman that can make him feel such deep feelings. And so other women were coming for him and he just wasn't interested, because he was like, she's the only woman I want the interest of. And he's had other women and he's experienced other women, but she's the only one that kind of, like, moved his heart. And so that's why he would probably never cheat. The next one is, I would say, the male lead from Ancient Love Poetry. He is played by Zukai. And Murder for Asian Love Poetry would also never cheat because he has very deep feelings towards the female lead. You could argue that in the drama he pretended like he cheated on her, but that was to save her. It was not a nice thing to do, but, like, he did it because he loved her. So there you go. Another one is the song from Love and Redemption. He would never cheat because he's principled and he's in love with the female lead. Like, it's both. Like, he's not something that he would do without talking to her, as in, let me break up with you before I go be with somebody else. But also because he loved her a lot and had done a lot for her, and to kind of, like, give up and hurt her in that way wouldn't be something that he was capable of doing. I'd also say the male lead from Lovely Runner. He was obsessed with the female lead. Like, he would literally never do anything like that. She was literally the only one for him. It's impossible to do that. I'd also say the Legend of Shen Li, male lead, would never cheat. Because she also is, like, the only one for him, and I also feel like I don't think he would. Like, I don't see him doing it. Like, even if he's super drunk, I don't see him do something like that, because it was already really difficult for him to even fall in love with her, and that took a lot of energy out of him, and, like, realizing that he liked her a lot. So for him to then cheat would be, like, really crazy and really out of character. So I don't think that's happening. Mm. The next one I would mention who would never cheat is um Dongfang Xinjiang from Love Between Fire and Devil, and he would never cheat because Orca is literally the only one for him, and she's the only one that, like, makes him feel good about himself. Like, he would never, like, I don't think he'd ever want to leave her side. Like, even if for some reason, like, he would never fall out of love, but she falls out of love, he's still gonna be like, let's be besties though. Like, she is literally the one and only for him. I'd also say the male lead from Love at the Galaxy, and that's because I believe that Ling Yi is one of those male leads that wants to live in the female lead's skin. Like everything he does is a man that is acting like he wants to live in her skin. And I say this because he collected trinkets of like certain times, like important times in the show when they met each other, which made me realize that like, yeah, this guy's whipped. Like he wanted to live in Chen Xiangsheng's skin. That's next level. Someone that's never gonna cheat. And the last one I'm going to mention is the one emperor from Empress Key. He wasn't interested in anybody else but her. And in spite of the fact that usually emperor characters have lots of concubines, he didn't want that. But he was also a really unconventional emperor because he wasn't good at his job. And so him not being good at his job transcended into the fact that he didn't want concubines, and he literally only saw the female lead as his counterpart, and like no other women existed. So like that also plays a part in him being a good partner till the very end. Like even when he was like drugged up and like poisoned and was having all these delusions, he just became more aggressive with her because he thought that she was trying to like leave him, and he just became more obsessed. So like, I mean, he would never do like he did not want anything to do with any other woman aside from her, and so I mean that made him a terrible emperor. So that's it. Let me know if Shmurley's in the comments below you think would never cheat. I'm really interested to hear that, or read that rather. If you like my channel, please subscribe, like this video, please hit the like button below. Thanks so much for listening. Bye bye.